I've got some bike bits that were originally chromed, but they're all dull, corroded now, and I need to get them back to that shiny chrome look that they originally had. Now, I could send them off to be re-chromed, but I don't want the hassle and the expense of doing that. So I want to look at the other options that are out there. So there's three options I'm going to explore here. First option is a little tub of paint you can get, chrome paint, that you can apply to a part with an airbrush. The second option is chrome vinyl wrap, and the third option is chrome powder coating. Nearly forgot that one. So watch the video and we'll have a look and see how each of those turned out when I applied them to my chain guard. When I cleaned up my chain guard, you remember that I said that I was going to get it chrome powder coated. Well, I took that down to my local powder coaters. They coated it for us. Not very good. Not the result I was after. So I resorted back to doing the vinyl wrap that I was talking of doing, which is what we see here. Again, not particularly good. I've done a bit of research on this and found it really for shapes that are contoured like this, it's easier if you use the vinyl wrap that's quite stretchy. Sadly, this one wasn't stretchy enough, and it actually separated when I tried to heat it up too much and stretch it too much. So there's the option where I can get the more stretchable vinyl wrap, and that's still on the table. I'll just peel this vinyl wrap off so you can see what it was like underneath. Ow. Be a bit more careful, Marty boy. So you can see when I got it powder coated, that's anything but chrome really. It's grey, a little bit shiny, glossy grey, not particularly good. The density of powder coating on there wasn't particularly good neither. It was very uneven. The guy obviously had some problems when he was doing that, but for a tenner it was worth trying it. Now, with my cranks, before I polished them up, I was thinking using a chromium paint to paint over them. Now, that chromium paint, bear with me, comes in a little bottle like this. Now this one here is for airbrushes, so the paint itself was, I think it was about £12, and then it was about £18 for postage, or it was the other way around, £18 and £12 for postage. So it's, I was going to say like gold dust, like silver dust. This is quite expensive, but I don't know, you've got to try these things, haven't you? So I bought that. I then bought myself a little airbrush, which we see here. So the airbrush cost me £10. I've filled the little jar underneath with the chromium paint, and I've got that all set up. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray a bit of that on this surface, see what it comes up like. If it's good, then I'll probably do the whole thing. It's probably not coming up too clearly on there, but there's quite a lot of imperfections on the surface. It's as if when he powder coated it, there was a lot of dust on there. Not very good at all. So I'm just going to do a little test over this. If that's good, well, I'll show you it after I've done it. If that's good, then I'm going to sand it all back and coat the whole surface. And I'm well, I was going to say excited, but I'm easily excitable, aren't I? I'm excited to see what that'll look like once that's done. Now, as with all spraying, I would highly recommend that you use a mask. This is my mask, 3M. Now, I use this mask for everything. When I was doing my polishing, I was polishing with just a little paper mask, and it wasn't very good. I found that I was getting a lot of dust up my nose still, so I decided to buy this. Looks quite a big obtrusive thing, but actually don't notice it when it's on there. It's quite comfortable, and you've got a good filter in here. What I've got here is the main filter is suitable for painting and the like, and then there's an additional filter that I've put on the top here, which comes alongside this cover, which you can put over the top of the paint filter, and what that does is capture any dust to stop the vapor filter from getting clogged up with dust particles. So that means that this filter will last longer. These things are just a couple of quid a pair. Makes sense to me. So I've got that, and the other thing is goggles. So now whenever I'm doing my sanding, whenever I'm doing me painting, these are going to be stuck on my head. And perhaps you'll get a chance to see that at some point. But for now, I'm just going to go away, I'm going to do my spraying, and then once I've completed it, I'll come back to you and show you what it looks like. It's the man in the mask. Let's get this thing up. That off. Goggles off. Mask off. Right. So. Ta-da! So you can see here, this is the paint now. I'm impressed with that. I am. Look at that. Lovely. Put onto a nice smooth surface, shines up lovely. So this is the dull grey colour that we had, and this is the super shiny chrome effect. You can actually see a bit of reflection in there. You can see how well it's reflecting. That's pretty darn impressive. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Clean this up, chrome it. Job's a good one. I'll be doing a video where I fill the surface, sand it back, and then paint it with the chrome paint, and then we can see how it compares to chrome. So subscribe so that you don't miss that one. Hi, thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe to my channel, and then you'll get notifications whenever I release a video, and you never know, you might find something interesting in one of them. Can canny.